So the first group of functions we are going to talk about is the data type conversion. We already talked about this, that we have some strict levels, some data types defined, and not all data types are equivalent to each other, right? So for example, if you have a integer column, and you want to insert this integer value, this numerical value into this decimal value into integer, you will get an error because decimal is larger than the integer. So you may want to convert it. Also, if you happens to have a timestamp and you want to convert it into a date, you may also have an issue. So in this case, you have to forcibly make it convert, which is called casting. Casting means you put another layer of data type definition outside of the original definition. Change this definition to a different data type, right? So, and let me show you. We actually have a zip column, which is char 5, and with that value is the 10,001. 10001. Actually, it's a zip code. So you don't in real life, you won't convert a zip to integer or decimal. I'm just using this as an example, right? So I'm going to run this, converting this to zip to integer, and then you can see that this one is an integer value now. And also I can convert this to decimal. Now you can see I have 2 zeros. So what you need to do is just to put 2 columns, double column, followed by the date type. So you will with a column name, followed by double column, and followed by the desired date type. That's how you do the conversion. Of course, if there are any issue that you cannot do this for this conversion, for example, if you have some characters, some alphabetical characters in this zip field, if I want to convert this state, for example, or city, then it will fail because city is whatever it is, tattooing, I think. And this is simply Postgres cannot convert it. So you get the idea. You have to convert what is capable of converting and use the double column followed by the date type to convert this value into the desired data type. And furthermore, there's this two-number column function. Two-number function is used. You can see that there are 2 parts of this 2-number, and the name itself suggests that you are converting this to this text column to a number, right? But what about this format string? Because if you remember, we said for a number, you can only have numerical digits plus a dot plus the decimal point. But a lot of times when you have the original data, they may have a currency sign like a $, or they may have a comma separator. So in this case, you will have to use a format string to convert the text string. So what's going to happen is here, I have this number 1234.00, and with a $sign and with a comma, which is a common way of writing data. But what if I want to convert this to a number? Then I need to tell Postgres, okay, my number is written in this specific format, and this is the format I write. L means there's a leading currency indicator, and G is the comma, right? So when I run this 2-number, Postgres will understand that this is the string with this format that Postgres can utilize in this format string to convert this, the first string into real numbers. So the $sign and the comma sign will no longer be an issue. So this is what this 2-number is about. Similarly, we also have a toChar and toDate. And toDate is simple, right? toDate is just you can almost imagine what's going to happen. It will be a text column with a date, and you have the format string to convert. Now, when you combine this with the data type we talked about last time, the locale have different format. So in order to convert, so if the number happens to be, if the text string you provided happens to be a date that your locale accepts, then it's fine. But if not, then you need to use a format string, just like this toNumber, right? If the text column contains a number that does not format it in the way that that is recognizable by your SQL client, you will need to tell your SQL client what the format string is, right? If let's say you write down a number, a date in the format that the database or your client does not recognize, then you need to tell your client what format this date is about. Although this date at this point is just a text, with the format string, you will be able to convert this date to a format, to a date. Similarly, there's the other way around, that you have a toChar, which will convert number and date or day into a char, which we will talk about these three we will talk about toChar and the toDate when we talk about the string for the char functions and the date functions.